Alrighty guys, it's you Mickey39 here again. Sorry it's a little windy, so I'll talk close to the camera because of the wind noise. Just another quick status update of what I've been up to with the Defender. That's the lovely new rear door I got there as well, which is off a military version. But it's the same car though. The only thing is we needed the glass out of it. But it's got proper glass in it. Unfortunately, like all of them, this one has been repaired once, as you can see down there. And there, they all break. They all do this, so we're going to have to repair this one. Interesting to note, this one is actually slightly bent on top compared to the factory door over there, which is actually fairly straight, but that's alright. Well, we've got to look at this demister too, because this demister has got two tabs, where the one that came with our car only has one tab still hanging inside the door, so we have to look at that. Put that down there. Let's have a look in here. Alrighty. Lots of new spare parts came in last week. New swivel hubs. If any of you have ever owned a Defender, you'd know what these are. So these go on the hub, and the axle shaft actually goes through the hub to these, and these bolt onto the hub itself as like an item. So you don't have to replace your hubs if you wear the splines out. Now these are the Terra Firma ones, which are the slightly better ones than the stock ones. They have a spin-on style nut as well. See the splines in there as well. So these are like a hard metal. These are absolutely fantastic. They're much better than the stock Land Rover ones, which you can wear them out. Like, you get to about 250,000, they wear out, and then they get all clunky, and you get really bad driveline clunk like this car's got. So you have those, they're fantastic. I think they're about 58 bucks, which is cheap, because normally I think they're about 80 bucks to buy them. New idler bearings. Crunchy, 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 that was the old air conditioning idler, so I've got two new bearings for that. That's a swivel hub rebuild kit, so it has all the stuff in it to repair the swivel hubs on the front of these, because the front two are a little average. It looks like they're leaking, but the back ones might be alright, so I might leave them. Two wheel bearing kits. We actually might buy another two and do all of them. They're Timken bearings in those kits, so they should be pretty good. Should last a while. Yeah, it's all the assorted rubbish that goes on the front of this car is all in here. That goes to the bracket for the air conditioner, which we finally got the air conditioning out. I'll show you. To get that air conditioning out was a damn nightmare. Let's walk around to the other side. Show that. Yep, we removed the other floor pan section there as well. You can see there's that hole down there as well, which you've got to look at. The floor pan had a chunk missing out of the top of it as well. But this side is nowhere near as bad as the other side, so it's perfectly repairable. You can see that's where we welded in the plate there. A couple of welds in there. Nothing too crazy. That's got the battery. All the wiring's under there to remove the air conditioner, which you can see is no longer here anymore. That was quite a nightmare. That took us a little bit, but it's still manageable, thankfully. Just as well as we managed to get that out. And yeah, as you can see now, the whole front of the car is now apart. It's all completely torn down. But yes, you can see that TDI 300 in there, early type one. I did some research and I found out this turbo on it is a Garrett T25. Only a little itty bitty one, but it makes enough boost. That's all it really needs. It's all mechanical, remember. You can see no EGR in this car either. It's EGR before this motor came out. This version, without it, so it's really good. We need to fix this intake pipe, because it's all completely shot. It's all just soggy and sad. Interesting note, these motors aren't cross-flow. So as you can see, intake, exhaust, turbo. So I'm going to put a heat shield or something between here and the intake manifold, hopefully to try and stop the air getting so darn hot, pretty much. I mean, these do have an intercooler on them, obviously, but yeah, it doesn't exactly do your cold air any good if it's getting preheated again by the exhaust manifold. So I have to do that. These are my plates my dad welded in. Which you can see, you can't really see the welds on them, but they're pretty good right through. Well, you can go to town prettying these up, but pretty much the heater box sits over these anyway, so we're just going to rust convert them, just seal them off and put the heater box on it pretty much. You never see these plates anyway, they're completely hidden, so they add character to this car anyway, because it's not all about looking good. We've got the new plate made up that sits up in there, so that fixes that, which is really nifty. Okay, that's we're just test fitting this stock bull bar, as you can see, the stock Defender bar, just to see how it fits and what it can work out. Interesting though, that this car, the whole radiator and intercooler is all a big assembly, so this all just comes out. So when you want to service one of these, it's super easy, just disconnect all the pipes, pull up, comes out, so you can get straight front access to the engine. So rebuilding one of these is pretty damn straightforward, really. I don't think I showed you the doors, but we've got the frames now out of those doors. It's all looking pretty good, really. We'll go and have a look at the other side. These lovely brand new tyres that we've got. Oh, we took the shock absorber out too, one of the shock absorbers. I'll show you the body rock. Yeah, so that's only one shock gone. Look how much it rocks. I think that tells you the other three are pretty much toast, if I can do that. Over on the other side, past the old 4.1 that was in the panel van at some stage. So it still looks pretty much the same in here, really. Not much cosmetically has been done, but a lot has been done in terms of all this. We finally got there's that pillar. That's the brand new pillar. Where do they go? They go like that. We're still working out how to mount this, but this is the brand new pillar. You can buy these as a replacement part from Paddock Spares over in England. And yeah, they're good if you got lots of issues like we did. They're just painted black, so we'll have to paint that white at some stage. And there's the lower bracket as well that goes to the chassis. That's the lower bracket as well, which that was toast on ours, so we had to replace that as well. Pretty straightforward, really. Look at all them Defender parts. Oh, scattered everywhere. Interesting, this is that AC unit, this whole big box thing. That's the AC unit out of one of these Defenders. These are an Australian design unit. You can see they're made by Sandon, which is pretty unusual because normally if you brought one of these from England, they'd have the integrated air conditioning rather than a separate box bit, but these are like a high performance one, some developed for Australia, so you'll find these in African versions I think as well. Anyway, it's bloody damn hot pretty much, you'll find them, which is a pretty nifty little thing to have. What else have we been up to? I think that was the major things we had to look at really with one of these. I think we really don't have anything else that we're sort of doing at the moment besides doing the air conditioning and getting that all working. It's all a bit how's he doing it, but whoever installed this kit did it right. They could have used more connectors in a better spot. Like that's the connector for the compressor wiring, and that ran all along this hose down here and tucked up away over there and then through a hole in the firewall. Pretty straightforward, really. Nothing too difficult with these. Everything can be solved pretty straightforward. That's what's good about these Defenders. They're really easy to work on. Except for the goddamn thing of not using enough speed clips or captive nuts, because for the reason why these nut and bolt on everything, including items that you really can't get to the nut on the other side, so you spend forever shouting at it. And what we've been doing is welding in captive nuts has been going around because all of them have them. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's getting on there slowly. A lot of progress still need to be made on it, but getting there slowly. It's going to look good by the time we're finished anyway. I can't wait to get this new back door fitted anyway, because this has got the Perspex back window, which is a really popular option people did. It's got a crack in there and in the frame. We'll find out when we take it apart how damn average it is. Got all new lights and everything coming for it. So these aren't oh yeah, that is an original one. You can see it says IEP England on it, but they're all shot. So we've got new versions of those coming. They're like $6 or something from England. Indicators are fine. They've been replaced at least once, so we didn't buy any of them because they're okay. Yeah, I think that covers everything we've been up to with this at the moment. But anyway, I thought I'd just let you guys know what we've been up to. Somehow I managed to ramble for nearly 9 minutes, so I think I'll call that quits. Oh yeah, love the big aluminium roof basket. It's going to look so good fully loaded. But anyway, this is Jimmy Mickey 39 signing off.